That commonly used acronym stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer. But there are many other terms out there to describe gender identity. So to walk you through it, we've enlisted some more help. Take a look.
I'm CJ Rowe. I'm the Executive Director of Community, a resource center based in Vancouver. Every day we help people talk about sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression using some of the most supportive and inclusive language possible. Each of the letters is pretty self-explanatory, but you may have noticed this acronym is getting longer. Sometimes there might be two T's and an I for trans or transgendered, which is an umbrella term used to describe people whose gender does not align with the sex that they were assigned at birth. This could mean a person who is born male and expresses or identifies as female, and vice versa, or a person who expresses or identifies as a gender outside of male and female. And transsexual, someone who transitions from male to female or female to male, though that doesn't necessarily mean that they've undergone any medical procedures. And the I stands for intersex, someone born with anatomy that doesn't fit the typical female or male molds. You might also notice two Qs. They stand for queer and questioning. For a long time, the term queer was considered to be an insult, but some are reclaiming it as a way to describe non-heterosexual people and communities. And the term questioning may be used by someone who's exploring their sexual identity or orientation. Back to our acronym. Let's talk about TWO, or 2S. That stands for Two-Spirit. It's an Indigenous term that refers to people who have both female and male spirits. It can be expressed in different ways, like dress, gender roles, and sexual identity or orientation. And finally, sometimes you'll see an A tacked onto the end of the acronym. It stands for allies, people who celebrate and support our LGBTTIQQ2SA friends and stand up against bigotry. And of course, there are other terms too: asexual, cisgendered, polyamorous, pansexual. If you're ever unsure about what term to use or how someone identifies, one of the best things you can do is ask and do a little reading. Happy Pride.